E aí, é o Hit aqui novamente. Bora para mais um vídeo da nossa saga Red Dead Redemption. A última vez que a gente parou para pegar o tesouro do mapa, né? Então, bora lá. Eu já tô na localização aqui já do mapa. Vou mostrar para vocês aqui certinho onde ele fica. Ele fica bem do ladinho aqui, ó, do Rio Bravo, perto do Fort Mercer. E colocar o marcador bem onde eu tô aqui, ó, com o John. Chegando aqui no local, vocês vão ver esse lugar de descanso com essa vista maravilhosa. Então vocês podem descer aqui. Aqui eu já tive que matar uns lobos, porque provavelmente vai vir uns lobos atacar vocês. Aqui vocês têm que descer devagarinho, senão vocês vão tomar um capote. Então vocês descem um lance. Dois. Aqui no terceiro, não desce mais. Vem pra esquerda. Aqui vai estar um monte de pedra. Nessa monte de pedra você pode inspecionar. E está ali o nosso tesouro.
Would you looky here?
Então a gente acha sempre um gold e mais um mapa, que é o do próximo mapa. E aqui pra subir não tem segredo, só voltar aqui pro ladinho. E pra subir aqui não tem segredo, é só vir aqui pro ladinho. Daí pra voltar não tem segredo, é só vir aqui pelo ladinho aqui, ó. Aí toma cuidado, que o John pode escorregar. Pronto, daí vocês voltam aqui pro seu cavalo. Então bora continuar as nossas missões. Então voltamos aqui para continuar nosso vídeo. Vamos fazer a missão da Bonnie.
Excuse me, Mr. Marston. Have you seen my father anywhere?
No.
He went out this morning to ride the land and was supposed to be back hours ago. I don't know. The ranch hands have been out looking, but so far they found nothing.
Well, come on, let's go look for him.
Let's head out. He couldn't have gotten far.
Meu cavalo tá do outro lado.
Let's go.
Ele é tímido. Vamos, Bonnie.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It's not like him to be away for so long.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
He's not as young as he used to be. What if he's hurt himself?
Father can
Leva
still
pro
handle
doutor.
himself just fine, Miss McFarland. He's built like an oak.
You're probably right, but I can't help worrying. He's all I've got.
Don't you have any brothers or sisters, Miss McFarland?
I had 6 brothers, but 5 of them died, either from sickness or foolish choices.
And the other one?
He left for the east and never came back. Must be getting on for 10 years ago now. He's a high and mighty banker in New York, according to his last letter.
He should be here, helping you and your pa.
I don't want his help. He can live his life any way he wants. But when I see those city fellers coming in on the railway, all dressed up like a sore toe, I fear a little for his soul. He switched his saddle for a tie, and that's fine. I just never met a man in a tie I could trust.
Ouviu o
Who's that
John?
over there?
Slow up.
Não use
Whoa there.
gravata.
Daddy! What happened?
Nothing nice. Rustlers, I guess. Maybe the Baller twins, that bunch. Now you head back to the ranch right now and fetch the wagon.
Yes, sir.
Marston, you watch after her.
I'll do that, sir.
Giddy up! Really? What could have happened to those poor men? And their horses were dead too.
I think we should get back there as soon as we can.
Who could have done something like that?
Your boss seemed to have an idea who it was. Let's just do what he says and get the wagon.
Those damn rustlers! I've got a good mind to head over to Pike's Basin myself.
I don't think that's a
Pegando
good
fogo alguma
idea.
coisa
And
lá.
you're no better. How many men have you killed?
Do you really want to know?
It's disgusting.
You never met the men I killed.
I heard the way you talk about that gang you were in. Like there was some twisted morality to what you did.
We all have a code. Only some of us don't
The
realize.
outlaw with the code? How wonderfully romantic. The reluctant murderer, the noble criminal. There's nothing more depressing than a man who found a way to think the
Pelado,
bad into good.
You're upset, Miss Mc...
Oh my God! The barn's on fire!
Eu falei.
Come on, boys! Look, Mr. Marston! The barn is
Pulei
on
na
fire!
cabeça da mulher.
We gotta get to the horse. They're trapped up there. Help me, will you?
There's no way in through the front!
There ain't enough of us. Somebody get
Mr.
their
Marston,
horses out.
please! See if you can get in through the loft!
Vamos, vamos, vamos.
Put it on.
Mais
This ain't
água.
working. Come on. Los caballos.
Los cavalos. Força no braço, John. Desliza. Tira.
He got the door open!
Vai. 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 Vamos pular. Pulei no fogo, né? Danado.
You sure know how to handle yourself. Thanks, Marston.
Yes, John, thanks. Well, you saved the ranch.
If you'll excuse me, I've got chores to attend to. Hey, hold on a second over there.
Sincerely, John. Thank you.
Well, I did all I could, Miss McFarland. Sorry about all the damage. That gang seems to really want you out of here.
Yeah, well, my father fought Indians. I scarcely think we're gonna be frightened by some white trash.
White trash can be pretty frightening.
Well, they don't frighten me.
Good.
Tem que pegar uma
John, my family owes you a great
a gangue,
debt.
né?
I
Vou
think
pegar a
you got
roupa lá
enough debt.
depois.
You saved my life. All I ask of you is this. If I get back home and get my farm started back up, you'll sell me some cattle. I prefer doing business with people I know.
Of course, Mr. Marston. It'd be my pleasure. Well, you get some rest. I've got to go see how my father's bearing up.
Você puxou a arma pra mim? Boa. Então a gente salvou os cavalos. Agora, pra onde nós vamos? Para o delegado Johnson. Então já volto aí, chegando na missão do xerife. Então bora lá.
I don't have a clue. All right, but it's got to be something to do with that government boy.
We'll talk to him, find out what he knows.
Fucking is. Where is she, Marston?
Who?
Who? My daughter, you fucking scum. Where's Bonnie?
Ué, tá na sua
No, I haven't seen her
fazenda?
since after the fire. Why?
Why? Because she hadn't been seen since yesterday afternoon. You know, I don't think I can cope. If I lose another child...
Now, Drew, nobody's lost anything yet. I'm sure she's fine.
Oh, Mr. Marshall! Mr. Marshall! Come out, wherever you are!
Who the hell's that?
Hey, buddy! That be your next fucking mayor.
Even better! Good day, Mr. McFarland.
Get down from that horse, boy, or I'll shoot.
I wouldn't recommend that, mister. Not if Drew McFarland wants to see his Bonnie back in one piece. Hey, Mr. McFarland! This is a nice girl you got there.
Get out from there!
You know, part of me's got to thinking I should just marry her myself. Give her a baby and that.
What do you want?
That's better. I want Norman Deke. I want him set free. Then you'll get your daughter back, mister.
We don't do deals with outlaws, boy.
Yeah, you do! Let's not waste each other's time pretending otherwise. Old government themselves ain't much more than a bunch of crooks. This is the land of opportunity, mister. And I'm giving you the opportunity to get your daughter back before 15 friends of mine take out all their anger and their loneliness on her.
Where the hell is she?
Where is she, boy?
Bring Deke up to Tumbleweed in a couple hours. And don't get no funny ideas, or I will slit that horse throat myself! You boys have a pleasant afternoon. Yeah!
What do we do?
We do as he says. You and me, Marshal. Mr. McFarland, I'll get you your daughter back. I owe her that.
Please do.
I'll teach you some respect for the law. Hurry up, boy. Let's go. Quick as you can, deputy. Make sure he's tied on good.
Stay with me, Marston.
I won't let anything happen to her, sir.
Come on, let's get this charmer to Tumbleweed. See, this is what happens when the
salvar
federals
Bonnie.
interfere in our affairs. Are you happy now?
No, I ain't happy at all. And I already told you, I ain't with the government.
Now you say that, John, but the only thing I know for sure is who sent you.
They made me come here. They gave me no choice. That's your federal government, Mr. Johnson.
They come down here dressed as cocky as the King of Diamonds, talking a lot of flannel about helping us, about spreading peace and civilization to the West, but they brought nothing but trouble and taxes.
I agree with you. Wolves in cheap clothing, all of them. Rob you, then make you pay to have someone investigate the crime on your behalf.
People around here have been fooled into feeling protected, when they're worse off than they were before.
Fellas I know don't care about people. All they care about is lining their pockets. Why's this sorry son of a bitch so important to them?
Norman Deke, Williamson's right-hand man. In other words, a glorified errand boy.
Wait, Marshal. I'll be back for you.
Bill's standards have slipped.
We already filled you with lead once, you ugly
Deke's the
bastard.
kind of man who's mean enough to be second in command, but too cowardly and stupid to ever be a leader.
Don't ever use that line near your deputies. You know, for his sake, they'd best not have laid a finger on Miss McFarland.
Yeah.
What is this place we're headed?
Tumbleweed, a lonely, god-forsaken place. Some people say it's haunted. It was quite a town back in its day. Then they built the railroad to Armadillo and went clean past Tumbleweed. And that was that. Pretty soon, everybody had up and left. Now it's just thieves, smugglers, and bandits. Scum like Deke here. Oh, popular spot for lynchings, too.
Let's try to avoid that if we can, Marshal.
I just hope you're not taking advantage of the McFarlands, Marston.
They saved my life. Gave me food and bed when they had no idea who I was. I owe them more than I can ever repay.
That's just they've been through a lot. Well, they're both vulnerable, different ways.
I wouldn't have been running in and out of a burning barn to save their horses otherwise.
I know you helped, just like you helped me. But you got your reasons for doing it.
It's no secret why I'm here, Marshal. I told you the very first time I walked into your office.
I trust you. It's just all this business with Blackwater and Williamson and the past. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard not to have doubt.
I understand. I never planned to be in the lawman business neither.
How is this mess supposed to turn out? Pinning an outlaw to do the work of a lawman. That's madness.
Ain't much difference between the two, as far as I can tell.
There have to be rules, Marston. Even you must understand that.
It's easy to make up rules, but they ain't much use if people don't understand why. Like my son, if I tell him not to do something, he'll do it anyway, just to spite me. If I punish him, he resents me for it. But if I show him why it's wrong, at least he has reason not to do it again.
That's nonsense. With outlaws, we're nothing more than animals. Just look at Deke here.
Go to hell!
Man has worked hard at civilization. Your boy steps out of line, you whack him. He does it again, whack him harder.
You're a good man, Marshal, and I respect what you're trying to do. But from what I've seen since I've arrived here, the law ain't really working.
Criminals are like weeds, Marston. Once you stomp one out, another one sprouts up in its place. It's the nature of places. You know that as well as I do.
The problem with laws is everybody ain't the same. Why should a bunch of rich university boys in the East...
Don't worry, my boys know how to treat a lady.
Coitado desse cara.
God damn it! I ain't no use to you dead! Stop spurring so hard, you son of a bitch!
Come on, boys! Over the bridge!
Tumble Ridge.
Easy there.
John, you'll be exchanging the prisoner for Bonnie in the middle of town. Keep your eyes open. I sincerely doubt these scum plan to play fair.
Fair my ass.
You bet. Besides, Norm here's gonna be my shield, ain't you, Norm?
It'd be my pleasure.
Marston, lead Deke into town. Make sure you keep a gun on that son of a bitch.
I'm sure it's been nice for the boys to have a whore to play with. I hear those rancher girls like it in the rear. Maybe she won't want to go home. She been fucked so good.
Why don't you save some of that breath from breathing?
What are you waiting for? Untie me, fellers.
Where's Bonnie? I thought we had...
John, you gotta get Bonnie before they kill her.
Bonnie! We're coming!
Drugstore cowboy. A lot of you.
She ain't involved in this!
Let's go! This way!
I'll gun down the lot of you!
You're gonna be moving like a stick. Don't you?
Are you kidding me? Stay with me!
Bonnie, are you okay?
I'm fine now, Mr. Marston. Thank you. Thank you. What the hell took you so long, you stupid man?
Well, you weren't exactly helping me.
If you think I'm gonna lower myself by making a joke about being all tied up, You got another thing coming. Come on.
E assim termina a missão. Novas armas estão disponíveis. Vamos ver que missão que a gente desbloqueou. Do velho bêbado. Vamos lá, o velho bêbado. Bora lá então. Lembrando do mapa, antes de ir pra lá na missão, eu lembrei que a gente pegou o mapa do último local, né? Então vamos aqui na nossa bolsa. Mapa do tesouro. E é justo aqui do lado dessa missão. Não tinha lembrado. Bora lá então. Então chegando aqui na missão, a gente pode vir aqui na parte, na mansão, a gente pode vir aqui na parte de trás já direto. Descendo um porão. Aqui, ó, embaixo dessa cabeça. Lembrei.
Well, look at that.
Agora que a gente localizou a outra, então bora pra próxima missão.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you, sir? I'm all right. I met up with your friend, Seth.
Oh, Seth of the Dead. Yes, interesting
Não
fellow.
esqueça de se
You
hidratar,
don't
hein?
meet many men these days with the moral fortitude to cut straight to the chase like that, do you?
Thankfully not, Mr. West Dickens.
Yes, contemporary society is remarkably harsh on professional exhumers. But did you know that in ancient Egypt, it was an art form valued more highly than literature? I believe Seth comes from that school of thought.
How very interesting. Look, you thought any more about our plan?
Ah, your plan, dear boy, your plan. I am merely the help, not mercifully the arbiter of wisdom.
What you are, dear boy, is the man whose life I've saved twice now. A man who sells lies and deceit to unwitting people. A man who, if he doesn't help me, I won't think twice about putting a bullet through his skull, feeding to the vultures myself.
You see, Mr. Marston, you have the exterior of a violent man, but the soul of an angel, and that is what I think I cherish most about you.
That's what I thought.
But before we can attend to your particular problems, we need some extra lubricant to oil the machinery of business. And this being America, that lubricant with which we concern ourselves is money.
Money? What are you talking about?
Oh, we need weapons. Armor plate for the wagon, extra hands, and I need some danger money.
So, let's sell some more of these cures.
Sell cures? Around here? Do you want to see me lynched? Oh, no, the sport of kings. Racing, my friend, the sport of kings. A noble activity without reproach. Exactly the kind of activity where a lying, cheating degenerate like myself can prosper. But come, let's finish the loading and we'll discuss it as we drive.
Vamos correr pro cara, pro velho. Não acredito.
Truth, yak, truth, preach.
O que? Não é a gente que vai... Vamos pular.
Here we are, John. Gap Tooth Breach.
Ó o gordão.
Drivers! Y'all know the rules, but for you newcomers, this here's a fair race. Keep to your manners and let the faster cart pass. So now that's been said, y'all can get to running each other off the road like always. All right now, counting to 3. Ready, set, go!
Vai, Cavalinho!
Get back there!
Sabe porque eu queria atirar nos caras? Pra que dar ré? Ré só vai pra frente. Vamos, John. Vamos, cavalinho. Vamos lá, cavalinho.
Hell of a race, mister. I'll take care of this cart for Mr. West Dickens.
Come on, John. I suggest we beat a hasty retreat.
Por quê?
Right. Best remove ourselves from the stage before somebody decides they want their money back.
Fine by me.
Wasn't that fantastic? The cheers of the crowd, the thunder of the
Shit.
wheels.
The falling rocks, the homicidal maniac.
Oh, come on, John. Even a cold-hearted misanthrope like you must have found that just the tiniest bit exhilarating.
Not the friendliest bunch, are they?
They take the racing very seriously in these parts, and your participation was not entirely free of proof.
That was clear.
Ah, sport, war, and heartache. The guilty pleasures of mankind since the dawn of time.
I'd get away from the men we just swindled before you start waxing too lyrical.
Yes, of course.
Well done, sir. Well done. Having you as a ringer has netted us a fine profit.
We seem to be wasting time, old man.
Oh, patience, my friend. The Trojan horse cannot run before it can walk, if you'll forgive the metaphor. Next, we need to procure some grand and overwhelming firepower. And for that, you need to contact an old friend of mine. Goes by the name of Irish.
Irish?
Yes, he's an interesting kind of fellow. He usually can be found in Armadillo or some other town around here on some bacchanalian revel or such.
Great. An alcoholic arms dealer.
What could be better?
Bom, terminamos mais uma missão. Vou encerrar o vídeo por aqui. A gente já conseguiu 2 localizações de tesouros. Já fizemos também algumas missões, então não esquece de deixar o like, se inscreva no canal e até a próxima.